I mean, I know this is boring to just sit here and watch me run around in circles, but hopefully the commentary will keep you guys on board. Because I know that, like, I watched Syndicate when he got to round, I think, 60-some it was on Kino, and that took forever. There was like 20 parts to that video, and there's more than 20 probably. Like, each part was 10 minutes, and it went on for a long time. And I just sat there because, like, his commentaries were so interesting. Like, I couldn't leave. Like, I'd get home and be like, oh, I want to watch him do this now. Because, like, he had a theory, like, before Moon even came out, he had a theory. He's like, oh, okay, where it says, like, ascend from darkness, what if that means, like, the Earth is the darkness because the zombies have taken over, and then you have to go up to the moon to, like, escape them. Or, like, into space. And then, what do they do with the next map pack? The next map pack, they had Ascension. And then later on, they had Moon, and I'm like, this guy's a mind reader. He's, like, this is ridiculous. He shouldn't be able to have just a general thought train and theory that is exactly correct. Like, it's crazy. He is, like, unbelievable. But then my friend Aaron, too, like, he says him and Tom, like, my other friend Tom, like, him and Tom are just talking, like, he says that he thinks Treyarch has, like, a bug in his mic or something, because, like, him and Tom are giving up ideas, like, oh, they should do this and this and this, and they should make a next map like this, and what do you know? Next game, or like 2 map packs later, that's the exact thing. They just throw that into the game, and he's like, how do they keep getting my ideas? So, yeah, guys, here we are, round 25. Right now, I am on the 42-minute mark with my recording. So, luckily for you guys, this will be at least four different episodes, and hopefully it'll be enjoyable, because you never really want to watch someone die on round 20, so we'll set an initial goal of 25, and then if we reach that pretty easily, I may up that to 30. Just because I think round 30 is a pretty decent round to get to in zombies. Like, it's not like oh, I made it to round 60, but it's not like oh, I died on round 15 or whatever, right? So, like, well, if you do die on round 15, then I guess there's not much you can do. Like, if that's the best you can do, then that's the best you can do, right? Like, I don't hate you for that. I don't judge you for that. Just nothing, right? Just, it's, I guess everyone else has their skills and talents, right? So, if you can make it to 20, and that's the highest you can do, that's fine. If you can make it to 70 or, like, 100 or something, then even more props to you, because those are some insanely high numbers there. But yeah, hopefully you guys can, like, learn something from this, just like a cool area to run the train, or just like how to make your train that much better. Like, if you have the general, like, basics down for a train, and you just have to, like, figure out how to get from one place to another with a train following you, like, that might be helpful. Because I know on Shi no Numa, I'd always, what is it? It was the comm room, I think. I just go there, I train there, and I just buy ammo for the Thompson, because you can't pack a punch any guns on Shi no Numa. I just, like, buy ammo for the Thompson over and over and over again off the wall whenever I ran out, and then I'd have, like, the Wonder Waff or the ray gun as my, like, energy weapon. So, that always gotta have an energy weapon, always gotta have a points weapon, and hopefully everything works out well. Because, like, somehow, my friends were always so amazed, like, when I'd go get ammo for the Thompson, because I'd have, like, a huge wave of, like, 3 players worth of zombies behind me. I just calmly run in. I wouldn't even run in, I'd just, like, walk in, and they just follow behind me. I'd just drag them along the wall, buy ammo, drag them around the room, run back out the door. So, it's fun. I don't know what's so fun and addicting about zombies. Like, after I started playing zombies, I'm like, this is great. Why haven't I played this before? But, like, what draws us to it? Like, there's zombies, obviously. That's a big thing. Like, I was watching TV and people were saying, like, the best-selling games, like, the most villains we like to hate. There's Nazis, and then there's zombies. So like you mix those two together, you get Nazi zombies, right? So it's like a recipe for success, because people love to kill Nazis, people love to kill zombies. So they really love to kill Nazi zombies. Just general logic there. So whoever came up with the idea for Nazi zombies is a genius, because like imagine how much money they've made off it. Like if Treyarch, or yeah, it's like Treyarch just made a zombies game, like Nazi zombies just kill everything, I would definitely buy it. They'd make so much money off that game, it's unbelievable. Like if you think of how many people play Nazi zombies right now, and like how many people there are in the community, just like all those people would just, they'd buy the game. If they made the game like $60, they'd make so much money right there. They'd just like, I should probably pack a bunch of now. It's around 21. So yeah, they made it $60. Take like 20,000 people times 60. That's a lot of money. So everyone's happy there. We get a, like if they ever stop making zombies, I hope they come out with a game like just Nazi Zombie Ultimate Pack or whatever. Just like every single map from zombies back into one. Just like one in game. You can just like throw it in your Xbox, play it, whatever. Yeah, just if they ever like stop making Call of Duty, even like Call of Duty is just a good franchise in general. But like if they stop making Call of Duty, there's always going to be other games. Like there's a Medal of Honor Warfighter now. There's Battlefield 3, which is really fun. I'm pretty sure they're coming out with a Battlefield 4 soon. So there's always going to be first-person shooter games. Like I heard, like in the U.S. after that shooting in Connecticut, that horrible shooting in Connecticut, right? So like there's people were trying to ban like first-person shooting video games because they're like, oh, it leads to violence, and it leads, like this guy just did it because he saw it do in a video game. Just like, well, I've played first-person shooters for a lot of my life, and never once have I thought to, oh, you know what, it would be fun to go kill some random people. No, because like my parents taught me right. As weird as that sounds, that's how they taught me. They were like, if you play this game, you know that this is just a game, and that's not how you should go around acting in real life. So, like, that guy, he probably had something wrong, like, in his brain, like, in his head, just how he thought, or, like, who knows, he could have been neglected as a child, there's so many different reasons why he could have done that. Like, you can't just instantly, first-person shooter video games, that's why he did it. I blame that. Get them banned. No, like, you can't just do that. It's not all about the video games. Like, people say video games are bad for you. I don't think that at all. I have gotten, like, before I started playing video games, I wasn't the most talkative person ever. Like, I would be, just keep to myself, you know, just keep to myself, sit there, eat my lunch, whatever, right? So, I've made friends through Xbox that, like, I didn't even know were there before. Like, I'd make friends, I'd join my one friend's party or whatever, just, like, start talking to random people, be like, oh, yeah, so we have common interests. Like, video games are a great way to just, they work on your communication, they work on your reflexes, they work on everything, really. They work on, like, you getting to know your hands and, like, finger placement, because when you're playing Call of Duty, you don't have the time to just take your eyes off the screen and look at your hand and be like, oh, am I hitting the jump button or the run button or the duck button or whatever. Like, you don't have the free time to just, like, take a quick glance down at your controller. Like, it doesn't work like that. You have to know where all the buttons are on the controller, and once you get the feel for the controller, it's pretty easy, actually. So, video games are not terrible. They are wonderful things. They help with stress and everything. Like, people usually tell me, they're like, why do you play video games? Like, before I'd watch videos on YouTube of, like, I don't know, just anyone playing games, like, and then, like, my niece I was, I think, like, 14 at the time, because, like, I have a stepmom, stepsister, and it's a long story. But yeah, so, like, my niece would just come over, like, I'm sitting there watching YouTube videos, and they're like, why do you watch videos when you could just play them? And I'm like, well, for one, I might not have the game I'm watching, and then for two, it's fun, it's enjoyable. Like, it doesn't matter if the video game is Skyrim or if it's Call of Duty or Need for Speed or what. Like, you could play all these different games and they just give you an escape from reality. Like,